Hey, sexy. Yeah, you. You've tuned into the Sex Talk with Khrys show. Here, we're truly embodying the sexual energies within us and living them out loud each and every day. Learning about our sexy, affirming our beauty, and so much more. Here, we're empowering our sexy and applying all that yummy information to every facet of our life. So sit back, get comfy, and let's enjoy this extremely sexy ride. Welcome to the Sex Talk with Khrys show. Hello, you lovers of sex and pleasure. It is me, Crystal Jones. I am here with my favorite cousin, Jahmaul Joseph. Oh my gosh. I am super excited to have him on the couch with me to share his poly life and to be the recipient of all of my juicy questions. I'm so excited. Are you ready? So, when was the first time you realized that poly aligned with your life?
Before my girlfriend I have now, I didn't know anything about poly.
Okay.
She was the one that taught me about it, told me about it, educated me about it. So before her, yeah, I was stuck in a little box that everybody in.
Describe this box to me that you alluded to.
It's like a societal kind of box. Like, okay, you grow up and you're taught that, hey, you're supposed to grow up, find somebody who you could share your life with, get married, have the kids, the white picket fence, get a good job, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's that little normal inside the box thing. I don't consider myself to be inside the box because inside that box, you're only confined to that box. It's them four squares. You can't go no place. You can't do nothing else. It's just normal bam, 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 four corners. Now me, I outside that box. And I could roam the fields. So, yeah, I don't think inside that box. I don't move inside that box. I move outside.
Do you think that poly chose you, or do you think it's something that it's just it's within you? Like you're not. I know you talk about I'm not in that box, but is it something like because in in all trueness, you didn't know anything about it. So when it was, you know, given to you,
When it was brought to me and it was explained to me, that's when, when you have like what do I call it, like a epiphany.
yeah.
That's when that light bulb went off, like ding, like wow, like this is where I supposed to be. This is where I belong from. But you know, the Matrix teach you that you're supposed to do this here, and that's why I was taught. So that's how I was moving. But now I get in this lifestyle and I operate in this lifestyle and I learn about it and I say to myself, this is where I belong. This is home. Home.
So when take me back to like when you first told your friends and your family and because I remember when you first told me and I was like, there's no goddamn way.
Well, I know I could tell you nothing, anything, and you weren't gonna judge me.
Right.
But the friends and stuff, I had to ease them into it. 'Cause people out there are judgmental.
Yes.
But at the same time, my shame box broke a long time.
Long time.
So I really don't care what people think about me. You understand? So it don't hurt me no one bit how people think and conceive me. I don't care. It don't matter to me whatsoever. And it took me a while to get to this point. Trust me, it took me a long time to get to this point where I don't care what nobody think.
So what was the initial takeaway? If it took you that long to get there, what was the initial with you being poly and still wanting to be true to yourself?
When I first got into the poly thing, I had to adjust. So in poly, there shouldn't be any jealousy, there shouldn't be any judgment, there shouldn't be any of that. If you get into this poly thing, first things first, if you're with somebody, you need to sit down and have a conversation with them and let them, and you guys work out, okay, this is what we are going to do, this is how we are going to operate. There's rules still. You understand? They ain't gonna be normal rules, but there's still rules. Understand? Like my girl, one of her rules was, well, her major rule: don't bring the kids over here. Like, don't bring the children.
Right.
If you ever come and tell me you have a girl pregnant, that's gonna be the enemy on you. Yeah. So that was like her number one rule.
Okay.
But when she first introduced it to me and she told me, yeah, you could see other people, you could talk to other people, you could go out with other people, I don't mind. It took me a while because to me, it's like, man, this sounds too good to be true. Yeah, you trying to play that trick on me. So it took like a while and actually took her coming back like 2 or 3 times to be like, so you ain't gonna try this thing out? I was like, I mean, and she like, no, I'm serious. Like, everything good. This is how we're gonna operate. Like, go ahead. So you're out, do your thing. You know what I mean? And it took me a while, until I catch myself and I'm like, man, let me do this thing.
You was off to the races.
And they were gone. Up the road. Up the road.
I've had conversations with your partner, and I remember asking her, like, no, first off, I was in St. Thomas visiting. She was cleaning up. I said, what are you doing? She said, well, he has someone coming over, and I'm getting the house ready. I said, Miss, what you said? She repeated again. I said, all right then. What? And I was so intrigued. I had so many questions. Like, I legit text her like 20 questions because I had to know. She said, I love him so much. I want him to be happy. And for me, I have no restrictions because that would be what I want to happen. That would be something that I, feel like I'm putting parameters on him, and I want him to live his true, authentic self. I was like, wow.
So this started, she bisexual. The partner was bisexual. So she came to me and she let me know that she was. And I wasn't upset. And at the same time, I was like, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, you like women, go ahead, do your thing. Talk to whoever you want to talk to. I don't have a problem with that. And then she in turn turned around and been like, okay, since you're so cool with this, then let's do this. I don't have a problem with you talking to other females too. But know that this is home. None of them ain't gonna come before me. And I actually needed that reassurance because the first time it happened, I found myself
Conflicted.
just jealous. I was getting jealous. I had that jealous thing in me, yeah. So it took her, and she realized it because she realized that my mood changed. She realized that the sex changed, and I was like, I was treating it like a renty, like rooting it like a renty, and not making love like how I used to. You know what I mean?
Not rooting it like a renty. Oh my God! Please explain to these to Americans that's watching
rooting it like a renty means that, like, you know how you get a rent a car and you don't care about the rent a car, just drive it hard and book you know? Yeah. So rooting it like a renty meaning I just I,
lawlessness.
I could cuss, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. It mean like you just fucking me, like, you know what I mean? No. And she realized that everything had changed. Okay. So she sat me down and she was like, "What's going on with you?" And she had to give me that reassurance, like, listen, even though they have somebody else there, they can't take your space. They don't come before you, they can't take your space. Your space is solidified. So you don't have nothing to worry about. Ain't like one day gonna come to you and be like, okay, I don't want to be with you no more, I want to be with this person. Right. No, that would never happen. And after she gave me that reassurance, it made me feel better. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I was like, okay, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. So the jealousy,
it went away.
Yeah.
And it has never returned.
No. Ever.
Look, I promise you, I first off, I love her dearly. Okay, I am rooting for her so much, but it's just like you have that thought: is this real? Can someone truly set aside their own feelings for the happiness of someone else? And you're talking about sexually, intimately. Where does the line? Where's that drawn? Where something is over the too much or beyond the boundary, or this is no longer a safe space.
We established from the beginning, and we both felt the same way, that we don't think there's nobody in this world that's perfect. Nobody. I don't care who you is. So you could love somebody, but that person, you won't get 100% of what you want from that person. You'll always be missing a little 5% or a little 10% or something like that. Eh? And people don't realize it, but this is where that inside box, this is where people that go wrong, because that 10% that you missing, it might not seem like a lot, but now you love your husband or you love your boyfriend or whatsoever, but at 10%, you go to work and a co-worker giving you that 10% while you ain't gain. Now that 10% is gold to you. That 10% mean a lot to you because it's something that you're not getting. You understand? So now, even though you're going to try your hardest and keep it like friendly or professional or whatsoever, that 10% that person giving you, it's going to bleed over.
I've never thought of it like that.
It's going to bleed over. And that's where people end up cheating, and they're just going with this person to get a little, or that's how people that end up there. Nobody ain't gonna give you 100%. I want you to have 100%. So if you gotta get 50% from me and 50% from somebody else to complete you, to make you happy, I want you to be happy.
Bro, that's a deep ass statement.
I want you to be happy.
Most men are not. They are willing for their wife to know that they are giving 2%. Bitch, you better be happy with this goddamn 2.
Right.
Okay? And smile about it. Okay? How dare you want more?
But you're never going to be complete.
I get it.
Now, don't get me wrong. There are people that can get that 90% and be content, be happy. Even if somebody bring the other 10%.
Right.
They know the grass ain't always green on the other side.
Right.
But not everybody operate like that.
Right.
Not everybody have that willpower to do that.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And it ain't nothing bad towards you. All of us human.
And you do what works. I think now that you have been immersed in this lifestyle, I don't think, first off, a couple of questions. How does seduction look like when you have multiple partners? Are you bringing the same game?
Listen to me.
Okay.
First of all, let me not do the multiple partners thing. I know how I think that, oh, y'all living the poly life. I just out there, just fucking Tom, Dick, Harry, Joan, Jane, Jill. You know, there's Lisa, Teresa. You know what I mean? No, it ain't that. Okay. One thing I value more than anything in this life is my freaking sanity. Okay? You put too much people in there, trust me, that sanity going through the door. You understand? So I don't deal if I talking to people or we just messing around, that's fine. But in a serious relationship kind of thing, my girl, maybe another one, maybe, and that's a hard maybe, another one. But more than 3, not that. Ain't got enough aspirin around here for that. I'm sorry. That's too much headache. I know a lot of men that feel like they juggling 3, 4. That shit is exhausting.
I think it's a young man's game. I think that when people think of poly, they are thinking of either older people who are Caucasian or young people, right?
But poly ain't just about.
Of course.
It's not just about the sex.
I know.
You know what I mean? Picture you and 2 other people in a house, taking care of your house. You have somebody to lean on. You have an extra hand, an extra pair of hands. You have an extra pair of ears. You have an extra pair of eyes. You know what I mean? You get extra income coming in. If I share in the household, like, y'all could do whatever I want.
You know, I remember being in class and we were talking about the different ecosystems. And the ecosystem in Western civilization is just what you said. In the box, you have children, you get married, or you get married, you have children, you're with your husband, you're with your wife, and that's it, right? But there's it was on like National Geographic. It's like this small rural place. And it is normal to have multiple women or multiple partners. Main reason why it rarely has anything to do with the sex, but it's more about the helping of the hands, the stability of it. Even when the men went off to war or went off to fight or went off to get more food or whatever it was, the women would have boyfriends and then breed from these boyfriends, and the child would also be a helping hand inside of that household. So it only lets you know that I think Western civilization is just now getting to the poly, right? It's been poly has been around in different civilizations forever. And so I think when I thought about this, it moved away from the poly and you just want to have sex with multiple people versus how can this help my household so we can move forward with our legacy, with our empire, with our whatever it is. And most people don't have the ability to think like that.
Poly been around from the beginning of time.
Correct.
A lot of people don't realize it in the Bible.
True.
Some of these Bible characters, they would tell you, what is it, Job had how many wives? Solomon had how many wives? Like, this thing been around for forever.
But I think like I said, I think even when you just said, oh, well, everybody think I'm just having sex with a bunch of people, because when people hear poly, that's what their mind goes to. It doesn't go to, and especially the way you just, explained it. Like, I'm only getting 90% from my partner. Here comes somebody with a measly 10%, but the 10% is so, it's almost like the 10% is a new car smell. Because you're not used to that 10%.
And it's amplified.
But remember,
too.
It's 10 fucking percent. And you have 90. How the fuck does that even make sense? But people run to it every single day. You ever see somebody that cheated on their wife and then you look at the side chick like, are you fucking for real, boy?
But that side chick was giving you that 10%.
That 10%. That 10% was wrapped in gold, okay? So that 10 to them felt like 1,000.
Right.
Until they get to that side and you be like, God damn, it's just 10 over here. Shit. That's all I got. Now the 90 don't even want you no more. You see? So you fucked up.
And that's where you gotta sit down and have a conversation with your wife, your husband. Communication is key.
Yeah.
I don't know why people have a hard time communicating. Communication is key.
I think the biggest problem with communication is you don't know what is going to come out of the mouth of the other person. And once you let it go, now they know what you're thinking. They know what the issues are. They know all those things. And that can be a very scary place.
And a lot of people that do the, I want you to keep it 100 with me. I want you to keep it real with me. But they ain't ready for the 100. They ain't ready for that real.
A lot of times there are so many men that want to tell their wives they want to do something just as simple as, I want my wife to lick my nuts, right? You don't want to tell your wife you want her to lick your nuts because you feel like she gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not doing that. That's nasty, this and that. Or the man that wants a nut in his wife's face. Me and Buddha was just talking about this last night. And he said, he goes, men got to be real strategic, because while you looking at your girlfriend or your wife, you like, I can't believe she letting me do this in her face. Oh my gosh. By the time you look down, you done nutted in your own goddamn face because your dick up, and you are so nervous about this shit going down like this. But these are conversations, just simple things like that. Just an example. So imagine if you can't tell your partner, I want to experience that with you. I want to be nasty with you like that. I want to do those different things. You think that people are ready to talk about poly?
Communication is key.
So what would you suggest somebody do or does if they are nervous about bringing up poly? Because see, you were lucky. You had a woman that was ready to talk to you about that. Most times it's the man that's leading those conversations.
Right.
So how would you sit there? Like, what advice would you give somebody that is thinking, hey, I kind of may want to do this, but I don't know how she gonna take it?
It depends. You have to know your partner. So It depends on how your partner is. If you know that your partner can take that kind of pressure all at once, you feed it to them bit by bit. You do piece by piece. You have small conversations, or you tell little jokes to see how reactions and stuff like that. You do piece by piece. And if you see that it ain't going in her direction, and if she ain't feeling it, then you have another problem.
Okay, because I was about to say, what's that advice?
Yeah, you got a whole nother problem.
Because it's only 4 outs there. Don't ask, don't tell. For them to forget about it. Okay? Be all in it and happy about it. Or be all in it and you hate it.
Right.
Those are only 4 options. And them 4 options gonna suck, because some people be like, yeah, don't ask, don't tell. But only a certain kind of person can experience don't ask, don't tell. Because now you are giving the permission and license to do certain things, and then turn around and you're not supposed to look through phone. You're not supposed to, worry about what conversation's happening. You're not supposed to do any of that. And the majority of women are unable to do that.
That was one of like the best things about this. You don't have to deal with all of that insecurity anymore. You don't have to wonder if you're doing this or doing that, or you don't have to go through phones. You don't have to be arguing about other females and stuff. Everything is out in the open. I'd tell my girl everything. And she wanted to hear everything. She's one of them girls. She want to hear everything. Like if I go with another girl, she want to hear everything. How it was, what going on, what she was hitting on. She is that kind of person. You know
like
what I mean?
She's giving you, like, she wants to know.
She is literally cheering me on. Cheering me on. Like that's my and that's why I can't go no place.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you. I tell you personally all the time, but I'm gonna tell you on camera. As you watch this in the replay, I want you to hear me. I'm talking to you, but I'm looking at the camera. You're never going to find another her, ever. Okay? She is your unicorn. Hear me well. Don't play yourself. Okay? Because I tell you all the time. All the time. But I think that I remember when y'all first met, and you ran to the house.
I was actually coming here.
Yes, you were coming
I was coming here for Thanksgiving.
Yes. Hey, the man, I will see this girl, like,
I remember
that girl gonna be my woman. What? What are you talking about?
And she was like, dude, you don't meet a different girl like every week.
Yes,
like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
I remember that I met her at the airport, sitting down, doing her thing at the airport, and I had seen her already. I'd seen her before.
You seen her bond out.
The first time I see her, I will never forget. And I told her this something ago. The first time I saw her, I was at a gas station by Gottlieb.
Yes.
I was at a gas station, and me and the security guard at Gottlieb were good. So I was there. We were talking. It was late in the night, and she walks in, looking good. I said, "What?" I said, "Who that is?" So the security guy was like, "Yeah, I see her come here from time to time. I think she'll do such and such." Yeah. I said, "Oh, what?" She said she looked good. But at the same time, she was picking up 2 cup of noodles. So the security guy was like, "But look. A noodle she'll pick up, man. She can't cook. She can't." Listen, that was the first time I see her.
You see her.
And I just, the security guy was like, "A cup of noodles she'll pick up, man. She can't cook." You know why? She's just a pretty face.
What? Do you think that you are going to be in this polyamorous situation or lifestyle forever? Or do you think at any time the way you're looking at love, relationship is going to evolve?
I can't go back. I don't think I ever go back. Even if me and this person ain't together no more, I don't think I'm going back. Anybody that I meet now, I have to tell them straight up, this is the lifestyle I live. I am a very loving person, affectionate. I go out. If you with me, I gonna be on you like you belong to me. Even if, you know what I mean? I gonna be holding you, I gonna be hugging you, I gonna be dancing with you. People don't think that we're in a relationship for years. That's an affectionate person. But a lot of guys that try to run game and girl, that try to lie and manipulate, I don't do that. That, to me, takes away a woman's choice.
Correct.
That's what you're doing when you lying and running game and thing. You taking away that woman's choice. And you'll be surprised if you just be honest with a woman and tell a woman, hey, this is what you're doing, this is what's going on. Ball in your court.
Correct.
A lot of women would still talk to you, would still deal with you. Be honest. I talking to a girl right now, she tell me that's the one thing that draw her to me. My honesty. I don't lie to nobody. I ain't lying to nobody neither. I don't owe nobody nothing. Me ain't lying to you.
Listen, that's very adult of you. It truly is. We talked about boundaries, but let me ask, do you have you put in place a sexy boundary that deepened intimacy or connection?
Boundaries, like for us with other people. Yeah. We both don't like marks. Don't mark me up.
Oh, wow.
Don't give me no. I never liked it anyway, but don't come here and mark your territory, because I don't belong to you. Understand? Don't give me no hickey. Don't give me and she light skin, so don't hold her too rough so that when you loose, it's gonna be a bruise there. No.
Okay.
It happened before. I tell her to tell the person, hey, tell the person stop fucking up the merchandise. Yeah.
Can you say that one more time?
Tell the person stop fucking up the merchandise.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So, how do you handle it when one partner wants more time and affection or intimacy than you can give?
Oh, it's never happened. I go by her Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She gives me the weekends because she know I like the lime. I'd be in the streets.
Outside.
I'd be in the people in the streets.
Yeah, I know.
So she don't give me the weekends to let loose, do what I want to do, bam, and she's more of a homebody now. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you belong to me. The weekend you could turn up the place.
And she cool, you turning up the place.
Yeah. If I have somebody like coming from the States to visit or whatsoever, I just be like, hey, I have somebody coming. They come in Friday, they leave on Monday. She'll put it in her phone. Friday, Monday, okay, you're gonna be occupied. And she'll be like, okay, then. Be safe, have fun.
I love this for you. I really do. I love this for you.
And
it's the freedom. The freedom in it.
And listen to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this may sound weird, but now that we're doing that and we that see other people and stuff like that, I feel so much more connection coming from her. I feel so much more love. I'd show more affection. She'd show more affection. Like it'll amplify it. I don't know how to explain it. Like it'll just bring more. So I ain't even mad at it.
Do you know why it brings that, or do you have any clue why?
I think that the feelings and the love that we have for each other is strong, and when you're with somebody else and you're getting that 10% or whatsoever, you gotta realize that, wow, what I have at home is still way more better. So let me get my little 10% and go to fuck home.
Be grateful for what you have. See? Okay, so
Often people have misconceptions about poly life or polyamorous lifestyle. What is one of the biggest misconceptions that you have found in your experience?
When people hear poly, first thing people will think mostly is um, orgies or
Mm-hmm.
swinging, or
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't know, but there are literally different types of poly
Please explain
relationships.
that.
There's polyamory, there's polygamory, there's it's like I want to say about 4 or 5 different types of poly relationships.
Hey.
I don't know all of them, and but I know that they have different ones. You could pick up a book, or you could even go online and to ask about the different types of poly relationship, and they will tell you that it's not all. One is um, one man, 2 women. One is 1 woman, 2 men.
Mm-hmm.
One is married, 2 married couples combining together.
Wow.
One is something else. I think one is like all of them put together. I think so. There's different type of poly. It's not just one. It's just one thing.
So which one are you?
Polyamory.
Okay. 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 So has your partner ever done the box at all? Or has she always been a part of this lifestyle as well?
No, I think that's the first. So we were both each other's guinea pigs.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay.
She couldn't, because she was in that box.
Mm.
So she couldn't have that with the other people that she was with.
Okay.
So I guess she realized that I was a different kind of person, and she brought it to me, and we tried it out together.
So, and as you say together, have you guys ever went out, saw a female, brought the female back home?
We have.
How was that?
She had another female,
Nice.
and we've done it more than once.
Nice.
There's been times where we go to the same party and I did with somebody else, or she did with somebody else, and we see each other. I would say hi, cause I ain't passing you straight.
Mm.
I ain't passing you straight. I don't give a shit what's going on.
Right.
I gonna say hi, get a hug, buy the 2 of you a drink, and keep it moving.
How adult of you.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I know that when people are going to see this, they're going to be like, "This is unfucking
And
believable."
trust me, this thing ain't for the weak.
Yeah.
You have to
Yes.
have a certain mindset.
Mhm,
You
mhm,
have to be a certain strength level
mhm.
in yourself and in your
Mhm.
head to do this thing. Trust me. It ain't for the weak.
Wow.
So
Wow.
if you know you're getting your feelings,
Mhm.
yeah.
But see, I think it was easy for you because you're Shane Boxbrook, and you've always been very honest and very, like, you've lied before, but you didn't get nowhere lying. So it was like, I ain't gonna keep doing this. One thing about you, when you run down the street, and you run into a wall, you gonna write down the measurements. You gonna write down how long it take you to get there. You gonna write down all of that, and you're going to make sure that you put the GPS in your phone so it don't happen again.
Into that wall again.
Exactly. So I think that's what it was just easy for you.
That's the definition of insanity.
Correct.
Doing the same thing over and over, like, and getting the same result.
But you say that, but imagine how many people are in relationships where they want new pussy or new dick, and it's just like, I'm fucking the same guy. I want something different. And It's not as easy just to be like, well, you're unhappy, go find something else. That's not an easy feat. Like it's not easy, and it's scary, and you're gonna be shunned. You didn't care about being shunned, so it was easy for you.
Not even close. Like I tell my mother about it,
And what did she say?
she like, we never do those things when we were young. But I was like, hey, what you gonna do? This is me.
Mm-hmm.
And they all say love me. Yeah, I love you too.
And that's it. And that's it.
This is how your son is.
Well, I wish you could tell my mom and let me be there when you tell her, because I would love to see that reaction. That one right there. Not my father, really. It's really my mother. That's who I really want to do it. Mommy, ask your mom who you talk to. How do you personally define the difference between love, intimacy, and sex?
It hard, because sometimes you just want sex, but a sex that turn into intimacy.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, I talked to this girl,
Mm-hmm.
and at first, that's all it was. It was just about the sex.
Right.
But now we having conversations and we laughing and we joking, and it turned into more than just sex. You understand? It had. But you know what you want out of the situation. But don't be afraid if it turned from just sex to something serious. If that happen, all you do, communication. Talk to your partner. If it happen and you feel that way, turn around, let your partner know, hey, I've been talking to this girl. It was just the sex at first, but now it turned into something. You know what I mean? I think,
So
pursue.
So how do you have that boundary that says, I can't be this intimate with this person? Because what if you become more intimate with this new person than your current partner?
That's why I tell you, we had to set the boundary from the jet. That could never happen. And anybody that I talk to, it don't matter who it is, why, it don't matter why I expect it from you. Anybody that I talk to, I let them know, I have a girl, she ain't going to place, and this is what I was telling you about taking away the woman's choice. She ain't going to place, this is what the vibe is. It's either you're going to deal with it or you're not. That's your choice.
But you start out this way. What if she is just so amazing?
Mm-hmm.
So I know personally how amazing your current partner is. What if you found somebody that had even more?
Bring her in.
But what if okay.
And let your partner know.
Okay.
Bring her in.
Okay.
Let your partner know this getting serious. And I gonna pursue a little further. But don't keep it from them. Don't hide it. Don't let your partner know.
So you don't ever think that you're ever going to run into someone that is going to, I'm using the word outlove, but just for the lack of a better term, your current partner.
Be more than.
Yeah, because you can't, when it comes to feelings and emotions and intimate, I could maybe,
and that's a big maybe, love you on the same level.
Okay.
But you're gonna never be more than.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's truly, no, seriously, that's really nice. And for you to be so confident in that, because it's a slippery slope that you gotta have work boots on to make sure that you are able to stand the terrain.
That's
Like,
that reassurance.
yeah.
That's a reassurance. Trust me. And I ain't saying to reassure them only once and leave it like that. Keep doing it. Make sure you let them know, hey, nobody above you. I love you.
And
use my queen of queens, use my top of tops. Nobody can take your spot.
and you have this same confidence in what she is telling or bringing for you. That's a strong togetherness. It truly is. As even and the crazy thing is, just like you talked about, you feel even more connection, you feel even more intimacy, you feel even more love and all of that because of the openness. And I think part of that is the freedom in it. There is no jealousy, there is none of that. She solely, purely, genuinely wants you to have the time of your life. I ain't gonna lie. I think she wants, like, when she thinks about your night, she was like, I hope he run into some and have a good time. I hope that girl sucks his balls so goddamn good. And
She
he
will tell
just
you that
said,
straight up.
I know.
She will tell you that straight up.
Now be clear, some women are gonna look at this and be like, ain't no motherfucking way.
She would want me to have a good time. She want me to be happy. And in return, I want her to do the same thing.
And see, part of that for me, because people be like, girl, how could you do a threesome with you or this and that? But for me, it's beautiful seeing him enjoy that.
And she is the same way. She would sit down there and she don't even have to join in. She would sit down there and watch. And enjoy.
Yeah. Now, I don't know that I am fit for poly, but I definitely don't mind visiting the field a little bit. But I gotta go back home.
Yeah.
But I can go
And that's
visit
fine.
a little while. You see what I'm saying?
And that's fine.
Yeah, like
That's fine. Listen, and that's why I'm telling you, we are human. Do what the frig you want. There is no limit. They have no. Hey, you can only do this and this alone. No,
But
do
you
what the frig you want.
gotta understand where that comes from.
And that's why I said we that's how we were raised. That's how we were born.
Correct.
That's
Especially with us being
especially
Caribbean. You know what that means. You dress a certain way, you look a certain way, you don't embarrass me, you don't do this, you make sure you show up like this, you make sure those are rules that we live by. That, you know what I mean? So imagine, but keep in mind, I was just talking about this in my workshop. There is a author, Emily Nagoski. She wrote a book called Come As You Are, and she made an analogy about a garden. Every one of us, when we're born, we have this garden surrounding us. And when we have this garden, our loved ones, our friends, our family is the soil around it. We cannot control it. It is there. Okay, as we get older, what differentiates people that are able to coexist or not is the people that are able to tend their garden. So the weeds is shit that doesn't serve us. This box, this you're not supposed to do that, you're not supposed to do this. And that's the thing that stops us, because there's plenty of people that want to live this lifestyle. There's plenty of people that want to explore. And you know how many people stop the exploration just because they're scared of what other people's is gonna look at it? You understand? And for me, it's like, fuck you. When I come in this bedroom with my husband, it's just me and him in here. Why are you worried about anything?
Right.
I'm pretty sure so many women watching me going, ugh, she's so nasty. It's okay. I'm nasty as fuck with my own goddamn husband. And I love it so much. And that's just what it is. And so many people are just like, So I get it. It's taboo. It's okay to know that people are enjoying their sex life and enjoying it. Listen, first of all, I'm a recovering whore. So I will tell you that I need to have a solidified partner that is able to satisfy, able to do what I need to do, able to show up in a way that's going to make me go, bitch, this is why you only fucking him. That's what I need, a daily reminder. Okay?
Most men, I say, and I don't, in all, but most men don't want a freaking boring girl.
Correct. They don't. This
They
is how
want a
this
little
is how
bit of,
side
they
chicks are
want a
made.
little bit of oomph. They
Mm-hmm.
want a little, and trust, yeah, that's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I is a professional sideman. Okay, I am a professional sidekick. This is exactly how sidekick I get me.
You like that? Eh?
I tell you.
Oh gosh. I think that first of all you understand the rules.
Yes, and you have to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. You can't get your feelings if you see that person out with somebody. You can't. No, stop tripping. What's
Right.
wrong with you?
Right.
Calm
Right.
down.
Right.
Relax yourself.
Right.
Use the side thing.
Right.
And listen to me. A lot of people won't admit it, right? But think about it. Stop and think about it. I know relationships, right, that have side things, and the side things have outlasted relationship
Yes, indeed.
after relationship
Yes, indeed.
after relationship
Yes, indeed.
after relationship.
Yes, indeed.
But that side thing never changed.
Listen, Buddha was my side thing.
Okay?
Buddha was my side thing. I had a whole boyfriend. And when that boy looked at me, he was like, I know you talk to other people, but when you with me, you mine. What? Bro, immediately I'm deleting numbers, blocking motherfuckers. You ain't never talking to me again. And that side dude and me and him been riding for almost 20 years. But we have that energy. We had to bring that energy.
Yeah.
So although I'm not poly, I can definitely understand. And I am adult enough to realize it's so much more vast than people really think it is. It's way more than just sex. It's really top tier in terms of if you're looking for that extra 10%, 5%, 20%, whatever you're missing. Because imagine if everybody could get the percentage that they're missing in their relationship from a lifestyle.
Would be such a better place.
Of course it would
Man,
be.
accent, I tell you.
Yeah, but you're asking people to deny self. You're asking people to be like just relentless in terms of how much you love someone.
You gotta unplug that matrix, man.
Yeah. That's a hard
You
thing to
gotta
do. Them
unplug that
imprints is
matrix.
hard. Do you know how many girls are like, I want to suck Jahmaul dick, but my
gotta
mama said
unplug
good
that
girls
matrix.
don't do that. You're battling things that is embedded in women, especially Caribbean women. Stop it.
Another thing too, and people have to realize it. This world changing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This world is changing. It's not the same like how it used to be. So you have, and please, I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me, but just think
Ooh.
about what he's saying.
Oh, he about to say some wild shit.
You have more women in this world than men.
Yes, indeed.
That's a guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you're going to take away some of them men because you have some going jail, you have some dying,
Okay.
you have, and I don't have nothing against, but some gay. So, all the men that you just caught,
Mm-hmm.
you just delete,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay?
Yes.
In a world that it already have more women than men.
Yes. Yes.
So, ladies, hear me out. Okay? I know you're going to be mad, but hear me out. You're going to end up having your man. You don't have to share your man.
Yo, it is crazy.
You don't got to share your man. You going to have to share your man. Regardless. Is either you're going to share him and know about it, or you're going to share him and don't know about it. That's it.
So I remember I was watching a TikTok and this older lady, she was probably like 70, 80. Her grandson was talking to her and she's like, I don't know why these women think that they could just have the one man and the one man just have them. Honey, it is more men. No, it's more women than men. Honey, you're going to have to share that man, period. You're going to have to share him. and the grandson's like, tell him, Grandma, tell him.
is a harsh. That's what you call a harsh reality. You don't got to. It ain't no running from it. It ain't. No, okay. Let me don't say all. You might have that one or two that, but yeah, you end up sharing.
But everybody doesn't want to share.
It don't matter what you want to do. You can't run from this head. You can't run from it. You're going to end up sharing regardless.
So have you ever been in a situation where you had to cut off the extra person because there was just this, discord, or it just didn't feel right?
Yes.
Tell me a little about that.
I had met someone,
Mm-hmm.
and I was excited about this person because
Yeah.
they were my speed. They were my kind of person.
Yeah.
And I talked to she, and I let her know, and she was excited for me, and so we ended up putting them together.
Okay.
So we ended up introducing them, and they ended up being friends.
Okay.
And so now they're talking and trading secrets and girl talk and hanging out together and stuff like that. And then me and the girl had followed.
How? Why?
Something had happened. I don't even remember what the hell it was. Something had happened. Me and the girl had followed, but their relationship continued.
Yikes.
So I was fine with it.
Okay.
I was fine with it. You know what I mean? And then I think the girl and she followed for some strange reason. And then that was it. So it wasn't like I cut them off, but it naturally,
fell off.
yeah.
Okay. So the one that you have now, is she a long-term prospect?
I believe so. Like, the sex is awesome. I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay.
The sex haven't changed. And make it worse with that starting to click together.
Okay.
Yeah. But I haven't brought it to that level. Had a person young.
How young?
Like early 30s.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say 20 something.
No, she ain't 30. She early 30s.
That's not bad.
Like 30 or 31 or something like that. Right. But I didn't bring it to her like something that, because it's still in that stage of getting to know each other and chilling and stuff like that.
Okay.
She come my way because, and this is another thing. Stop lying to these girls. Her man or whoever she was messing with were lying to her and this, and it just happened that the night that it happened, I was there. Stop. Listen to me. I got worried about man like me, cause I end up being in the right place at the right time all the time. Stop lying to these girls. Be honest. Tell the truth.
Especially when you side man king. Yeah.
It is what it is. I just say, think president. Stop playing. I'm not only a client.
Oh my gosh. Shut up. So it's no regrets.
No.
It is polyamorous forever.
Even if we get married. Even if me and a person get married. And we have spoken about this too.
Okay.
Like we have actually had a conversation.
Okay.
It ain't gonna change nothing.
All right. Poly life. Hashtag.
It's like,
Yes, indeed.
world.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me ask this question, because you have kids. Do you talk to them, or will you talk to them? One of them is grown, but the other one, will you talk to them about that? And will you guide them in that direction as they get older, or as she gets older?
I've spoken to my older one because she old enough. Like, she grown. This is what it is. I want you to know what life is out there. This is what's going on. My younger one, no, because she young. I wouldn't pull any of them towards this. I want you to. It might not be for you.
Right.
I want you to live your life.
Right.
You understand? I want you to come to that decision on your own. You understand? I don't want me to be an influence, or I don't want you to do it because I do it. No. I want you to do what makes you happy. So I want to expose my young one to it until she get old enough. Maybe 2021 or something like that. And I would let her know this is what's going on.
I think, honestly, I think the structure that you guys have brought to this is quite profound, especially with the type of person your partner is, you know, really organized, really strategic, you know, and I don't think this was something that was just a happenstance. I think it was something that she really thought about. And then you came along and it was like, oh, okay, he can fit this bill. And I believe that this would be something that I'm able to really continue in my life and him be a part of it. And the rules you guys have, the respect that you guys have, the intimacy and connection that you guys have, in spite of the lifestyle, it is really, really good. And I know it's a lot of people, if they get away from the stereotype, away from the stigma, away from the imprints and the box and all the stuff that is going to not allow them to make a true freedom of choice, like a true choice. Because people say, yeah, this is my choice, but the choice is based off of what other people are going to think. That's not a real choice. That's just, you know, you picking a box that is society approved. You are staying in the box and you're okay with that because the outside makes you uncomfortable. You're not uncomfortable with that.
Right.
You're looking at the pros of freedom and all those other things.
That's why I tell you, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. I could only speak. Anything that you hear me say today, I'm speaking for myself. Okay? I'm speaking for myself. I have never been more happy than now in my life.
This is the happiest relationship you've ever been in?
Yes.
That says a lot. That says a lot.
Me and this person have been together for 8 years now.
Has it been 8 years?
Yes, 8 years. We've never had an argument. We've never had a fight. We never went through each other's phones. If my phone ring, she would bring my phone to me. Or if I in the shower, she would say, hey, what's such and such calling you? You want to answer it? Because I in the shower. But I could leave my phone, she won't go through it. I could leave my phone there, she won't answer it. We've never had a fight, we've never had an argument. If we've had disagreements, but we would be adults. Let me say it again. Be an adult. Have a conversation. Not a yelling match back and forth. No. Be an adult. You could have a debate. A debate is fine. Talk. But not no yelling back and forth and stuff like that.
Right. And it not a lot told. Not a lot told. I ain't gonna lie. I am so happy for you. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When you came to me with this, I was sitting there going, I don't know what this young lady is letting this motherfucker do. She is out of her goddamn mind. But it proved to be exactly what you needed in your life. And I've known you all my life. And I remember the relationships and all of that. I ain't gonna lie. You've had some amazing women in relationships. Okay, we don't call names on here, but one of them is primo. Okay, I ain't lying to you. Like, she's good, but then when your current partner, it was like, okay, this is, and every time I visit, it's just amazing. She's amazing, bro. I keep telling you, you're never gonna find better than her. You're just not. And the fact that she allows you to be your authentic self, no judgment, no shame, no nothing, that just speaks volumes. So I applaud it. I really do. Sex Talk stamp of approval, motherfucker. Like, really? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, as we close out, we know we don't have any regrets. We know that you're going to do this forever. Is there any other thing? Like, you are talking to a man who is on the verge. He want to have that conversation. He's scared. Like, you gave the advice, but do you have anything else? Any last walking notes for this man that is watching this episode? I need you to look in the camera and tell him, please.
Like I said, be truthful, be honest, have conversations, talk with, not talk at. Reassurance, let a person know that no matter what, you can always be my number one, my heart, my love. And that's it. Just be honest.
All right. All right. Well, you heard it here first. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, bro. You did. Like,
Listen,
I ain't gonna lie. You did your thing. You was in your bag today. I love that.
This, but it was like having a conversation.
Listen, everybody that sits here has a beautiful conversation with me. I am the conversationalist, okay? All right? So you the side king president. I'm the conversationalist, all right? I stroke you so beautifully with my words. You can't deny the hold, okay? All right. Now, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you subscribe. First of all, make sure you like and then subscribe. Make sure that you guys are staying tuned. I'm going to continue to bring all this juicy sexual education that I can get my hands on. Stay tuned. It's so much more to come. Keep it sexy. Keep it cute. Just make sure you fucking keep it. Bye.